Artificial intelligence is seeking to replicate the way that the human brain works. And while we've been able to mimic certain thought processes, there are still some pretty big differences between the way your brain works and the way AI does. First is the way that we store information or the data that we're trained on. Tools like ChatGPT are trained on massive amounts of text from the internet and books, and it's able to contextualize that information and provide us these generative AI responses, but it works differently than our brain does. Our brain doesn't just store raw data, it stores connections, and it allows us to generalize and adapt the way that we see the world as we continue to get new information. We learn dynamically and we connect the inputs that we're getting with things like memories or emotions. Our brains are also wired to be able to process tons of information parallel, whereas opposed to an AI model, it's going to be looking at something linearly. We're taking in information from all of our different senses at a time, and our brain is processing what's relevant and important to put in front of us, whereas an AI model is given specific input and it's driving decisions in a linear fashion from there. And the last key difference to think about is the role that intuition plays in our decision making. Creativity and emotion comes into the way that we show up and drive decisions in the world. AI is just looking for patterns and trying to replicate those patterns, and it's not going to have those same gut feelings or reactions that humans might. Someday we may get to the point where we have general AI and it's able to completely replicate the way that our brain works, but we're not there yet. Genuine creativity, critical thinking, and authentically being ourselves are still going to help us stand out in the world of technology as we continue to move forward.